Dear child, heaven is sending you an urgent message about love, and it is clear. They want to marry you now, not later, not when everything lines up, not when it seems convenient, but now. This message is for your spirit, your heart, and your life. When you receive it and declare it by saying, I receive this, you come into agreement with heaven's timing. Your words are not empty. They are seeds. And heaven always responds to faith. When you tap like, when you speak agreement, when you align with the word, you are opening a flow of blessing over your story. This urgency is not born of fear, panic, or confusion. It is the Spirit of God pressing on their heart with divine timing. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, He makes everything beautiful in its time, and the time for this love to bloom has come. They cannot rest because your name rises in their prayers. They cannot focus because your face keeps filling their mind. They are asking God for courage, for boldness, and for the right words. Heaven is answering, and courage is overtaking fear. Love is growing louder than hesitation. Where they once stalled, now they feel God's push. Where they once wrestled with doubt, now they sense heaven's certainty. They have recognized your worth. They know you are not ordinary. You are chosen. And Proverbs 18:22 reminds us that whoever finds a spouse finds a good thing and obtains favor from the Lord. They do not want to miss that favor. They have realized they cannot treat you as an option because you are God's gift. You have likely felt this too. That tug in your spirit, the sudden wave of peace, the unexplained spark of excitement that is not random. That is your soul answering their prayers in the spirit. They want to marry you now because they understand that delay can damage destiny. They have already felt the emptiness of life without you, and it feels dry, incomplete, hollow. With you, life feels alive, meaningful, and whole. Their spirit knows that to keep waiting would not be wisdom. It would be disobedience. That is why they are making bold moves behind the scenes. They are shutting down distractions, silencing doubts, letting go of old attachments, and cutting ties with what once held them back. They are preparing their heart and their life because they cannot afford to lose any more time. Romans 13:11 tells us the hour has come to wake up because salvation is nearer now than before. In the same way, your union is closer now than it has ever been. They are already rehearsing their vows in their mind. They picture the ring, your hand, your yes, and the covenant moment. Their prayers have shifted dramatically. Before, they prayed for signs, asking God if it was really you. Now they pray for courage and for speed, asking God how to get to you without delay. Heaven has already confirmed the answer. The time is now. Isaiah 60:22 says that when the time is right, the Lord will make it happen. The Lord has said the time is right. That is why they are restless. That is why they wipe away secret tears. That is why they pace at night. They cannot carry this fire any longer. This urgency is not only about love, it is also about mission and purpose. They know their destiny is tied to you, that their calling will only grow stronger when you are beside them. They sense they cannot fulfill what God has placed on their life without covenant, ministry, family, business, destiny. None of it is complete without you. Every delay feels like disobedience to God's voice. That is why heaven is pressing them to move now. The angels whisper that God is aligning conversations, opening doors, and shifting atmospheres. If they wait too long, the window could close. So God presses them forward with holy urgency. They no longer pray neat or careful prayers. Romans 8:26 says the Spirit intercedes with groans too deep for words. And that is where they are. Their prayers are raw, urgent, desperate for alignment. They cry out to God not to wait, but to give them courage to act now. They have shifted from asking God to show them, if you are the one, to asking God to help them marry you quickly. From asking for signs to asking for boldness. From asking for clarity to asking for courage. And heaven's answer is clear. The confirmation is here. The courage is here. The boldness is here. The waiting is over. They want to cover and protect you. They have seen the weight you carry and the vulnerability of your heart. God has awakened in them the urgency to love you sacrificially. Ephesians 5:25 calls husbands to love as Christ loved the church, with a love that sacrifices and shields. They want to love you that way, not casually, not temporarily, but with covenant commitment. They know marriage is not only romance, it is protection. The enemy has tried to sow distractions, doubts, and temptations, but they overcame. Now marriage itself becomes their declaration of war against the enemy's schemes, their shield, their covering, their yes to God and no to darkness. Ephesians 6:11 says to put on the full armor of God, and they see covenant as part of that armor. Their dreams testify. They see you in visions of tomorrow. They hear your laughter in their future home. They sense your presence in family moments that have not yet unfolded. Even their subconscious cries out for covenant. Creation itself seems to confirm it. Numbers repeat. Songs remind them of you. Strangers speak words about marriage without even knowing. Romans 8:19 says, creation waits eagerly for God's children to be revealed. Even the atmosphere is echoing this urgency. They are not rushing blindly. This is not human desperation. This is divine obedience. Isaiah 46:10 says God's purpose will stand, and Isaiah 55:11 says his word will not return empty. God has spoken this union into being, and his word is manifesting. Every sign points to now. Every delay feels dangerous. Every hesitation feels like loss. That is why they cannot postpone any longer. Proverbs 13:12 says, hope deferred makes the heart sick, but a longing fulfilled is a tree of life. They want that tree of life with you, not more delay. They are tired of pretending they can wait. Their mask is breaking. Their walls are falling. Their spirit shouts, I need them now. Without you, life feels like survival. With you, life feels like destiny. Without you, days feel heavy. With you, days feel holy. Without you, nights are restless. With you, nights are peaceful. What once felt safe to delay now feels dangerous to postpone. Every moment apart feels like wasted time, and they refuse to waste another second. They have surrendered to God's timing, and God's timing says now. Your prayers have helped birth this urgency. Every tear you cried was gathered by heaven. Every late night prayer was recorded. Every whispered question was answered in the Spirit. God has said he will do a quick work, and they feel it. Romans 9:28 says the Lord will carry out his work with speed and finality. They feel that speed pressing on them now. They are already looking at rings, writing vows, rehearsing conversations, making plans, and breaking free of everything that could hold them back. They are moving because God says move. They are not waiting for perfect finances, for everyone's approval, for applause, or for permission. Love ordained by God does not wait for man's agreement. They see you as their safe place, their answered prayer, their source of peace. Philippians 4:7 says, "The peace of God guards our hearts and minds," and they feel that peace through you. They know you are rare, irreplaceable, a gift from the Lord. Proverbs 19:14 says, "A prudent spouse is from the Lord," and they will not risk losing what God has given. They want covenant now because they have realized that life without you is empty, but life with you is full of purpose. This is not fleeting infatuation. This is mature love, tested by silence, strengthened by distance, confirmed through prayer. Song of Solomon 8:7 says, "Many waters cannot quench love, and they know this love cannot be drowned or delayed." They feel that to hesitate now would be disobedience. James 4:14 reminds us that tomorrow is not promised. They realize time is fragile, moments slip away, and destiny cannot be postponed. That is why urgency burns in them like fire. They are surrendering their fears, silencing their doubts, and moving in faith. They know covenant is not only about romance, but about partnership, purpose, and protection. Ecclesiastes 4:12 says, "A cord of 3 strands is not easily broken." With God in the center, with you by their side, they know the covenant will be unbreakable. They feel unstoppable when they imagine your lives joined. Deuteronomy 32:30 says, "Two can put 10,000 to flight. With you, their calling multiplies. With you, their destiny unfolds." Beloved, heaven is speaking clearly. The urgency you feel is not human pressure. It is divine confirmation. This is not the stirring of fear, but the call of God's timing. They want to marry you now because heaven has set the stage, because God has whispered the future, because love this deep cannot be delayed. Their prayers have changed. Their heart has surrendered. Their courage has risen, and their destiny is calling. They know what life without you feels like, and they cannot endure it any longer. They know life with you is God's design, and they are ready to step into it. This is the moment. This is the window. This is the time. And heaven is saying, move now. They want to marry you now because time is precious. They've wasted years in confusion, walking in circles. But with you, they cannot repeat history. With you, they feel the call to redeem lost time, to take back what delay tried to steal. Heaven is pressing this urgency into their spirit because God is restoring what was stolen. This is not rushing. This is redemption, the fulfillment of Ephesians 5:16, redeeming the time. Because the days are evil, what feels urgent is actually holy. heaven's way of moving things into alignment. Every prayer you prayed, every tear you shed, every scripture you spoke out loud has reached heaven. Your intercession has pushed them forward like wind behind their back. They cannot fight it. They cannot resist it. They are being carried toward covenant. Marriage has become the destination that prayer itself is shaping. When you whispered their name to God, chains were broken. When you cried in the night, walls fell. When you fasted and prayed, clarity rose. Heaven says your prayers are powerful and effective. And now the fruit of those prayers is urgency rising in their soul. They want to marry you now because your presence heals what was broken in them. Where they once felt weak, you brought strength. Where they trembled in fear, you brought peace. Where they carried emptiness, you filled them with hope. They know this is not ordinary love. This is heaven's love. Heaven wrote your names together long ago, and your bond is not new but eternal. That's why their soul groans for covenant. They can no longer live in fragments or half steps. They cannot pretend patience is peace. Their spirit is restless until they step into the union God ordained. They tried to plan for later, but God's voice keeps calling them to act now. They've argued, tried to push it away, tried to silence the pull, but every attempt fails. Heaven keeps shifting them back to the present moment. They feel it when they wait, when they sleep, when they try to distract themselves. God's whisper is clear. Do not delay. Move now. They feel it so deeply that their spirit cannot rest until they obey. Waiting has become disobedience. For a long time, they thought delay was wisdom, but God has revealed the truth. Delay is resistance, and resistance is rebellion against His word. And they don't want rebellion. They want obedience. They want blessing. They want you. They want to marry you now because life without you feels empty, not just inconvenient but purposeless. They have tasted what life is like without you, and it left them hollow. With you, their soul sings, their path brightens, their future feels alive. Without you, shadows remain. They have seen the difference, and they cannot return to what is empty. Your presence awakens their calling. When you speak, they dream bigger. When you pray, they believe stronger. When you walk beside them, they feel the courage to stand taller. You are not just their love. You are their destiny partner. Alone, blessings feel incomplete. Together, prayers multiply, power increases, and purpose becomes unstoppable. They want to marry you now because heaven has confirmed you over and over again. The signs are everywhere. Dreams filled with your face, repeating numbers, songs that echo your story, strangers speaking words that confirm what God already said. Every direction they turn, God whispers your name. They cannot deny it anymore. The weight of silence has become unbearable. They are tired of hiding, tired of pretending they can wait, tired of acting strong while their soul cries for you. Silence has broken and urgency has spoken, and their action will soon follow. They want to marry you now because heaven has matured their heart. The one who once hesitated, who once feared responsibility, is not the same. God has given them a new heart and a new spirit. Their fear has turned into boldness. The hesitation is gone. The timidity has been replaced by courage. They feel clothed in bravery, like Joshua 1. 9 commands, strong, courageous, and certain that God is with them wherever they go. That courage is moving them toward you now, not someday in the future. They want to marry you now because covenant is their covering. Without you, they feel vulnerable, exposed, incomplete. With you, they feel shielded, protected, safe. Your prayers cover them. Your presence steadies them. Your love uplifts them. You are their anchor, firm and secure. And with you, they know they can withstand the storms of life. Ecclesiastes 4:9-10 says, "Two are better than one, because if one falls, the other can lift them up." They have faced battles alone and grown weary, but they know that with you, the battle will not be fought alone, and the blessing will multiply. They want to marry you now because God has shown them this covenant is not just about two people. It is about generations. Through your union, curses will be broken, blessings will be planted, and a new legacy will be born. They sense children rising from your covenant, nations touched through your love, families shifted into new freedom. Psalm 112. 2 promises the children of the upright will be mighty and blessed, and they know this promise belongs to you. This urgency is not just about love, but about legacy.